What's going on, gearheads? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on my 2014 Ram 1500. We're going to be doing a set of brakes, front brakes on this truck today. Truck just rolled over 100,000 miles on the clock, and this is the first time I'll be doing the brakes on the trucks. The OEM brakes have lasted 100,000 miles, so we're going to dive in today and replace the brake rotors and pads. So let's check it out. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, we're getting set up with this, is to remove the cap off the reservoir. That way, when we compress the caliper, we squeeze the fluid back into here, we don't build up pressure, so it'll be able to relieve and the fluid can come back up into the reservoir. And here's the parts we're going to be using for today's project. We got front rotors with your part number right there, and our front pad kit, which is this part number here. So all this stuff I got from Rock Auto, but you can obviously search and find your best price, but we went with the Bosch pads and rotors for this set. Alright guys, let me walk you through the tool loadout quick. We got our 22s here for the lug nuts, impact for breaking loose, chrome for torquing, got some hangers for the caliper, got a little impact gun with a brass brush on it for cleaning out the bores where the slide pins go. C-clamps for compressing the caliper, or if you have the special tool that works too. A couple little pry bars, 21s and 13s for the caliper bolt and the slide bolt pins. Half drive, 3/8 drive ratchet, pair of channel locks, impact gun, little air gun, 11 mil line wrench for brake bleeding or changing the fluid. This right here is my little rig for pushing the rotors off when they seize up. So I got a bolt long enough to basically jack the rotor off, and I just got my 17 mil ratchet and combo wrench, wire brush, rags, gloves, safety glasses, 3/8 and half drive torque wrenches. Then I got a bigger half drive ratchet there, or you can use an impact gun with the shallow impact or a wobble for breaking the caliper bolts loose. So that's kind of the tool loadout here. We got a little light also, magnetic light. This helps for under the wheel well. So that's everything you're going to need. Consumables, we got a little blue Loctite, some brake parts grease, we got brake clean, and then our brake fluid. I'm running .4 in this one, the Presto Max synthetic. The book calls for .3. This is going to be a little higher temperature rating, but the issue with the .4 is it's a little more susceptible to drawing in moisture in the fluid, so you got to change it a little more frequently, but it does have a higher temperature rating. So if you're towing and you're heavy on your brakes, .4 fluid is going to be a better way to go. Also got a little hand vacuum pump here because I'm going to be changing the brake fluid on this one. So I'm going to suck the reservoir out with a turkey baster or syringe, whatever you got handy, that'll work. Put some new fluid in, and then I'll use the vacuum pump here on the back of the caliper where the bleeder screw is. We'll crack that, pump the hand pump, and it'll pull basically fresh clean fluid all the way through the brake line through the caliper. We'll get that flushed out. Alright, we'll get our tunes cranking up in the garage and let's get going. Alright guys, here's a fresh look at these 100,000 mile pads. There she is. Not much meat left. We still got a little bit of that wear bar line left. This was like clogged up right here. And then we'll do a little side by side with the new pad. So yeah, quite a bit difference there. Definitely we're due. But that's pretty good. 100,000 miles out of a set of rotors and pads. Can't complain about that. So we're going to finish getting this cleaned up here. We already removed. We cleaned the bores out, greased the slide pins, so this bracket's all ready to go. Going to basically get the pads fit up with the new clips, and then we'll be ready to mount the new rotor and caliper assembly with the new pads.